Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is the first day of Dooney and Bourke Summer Fun Sale, and I'm going to take a look and see what today's leather love is all about. So, the first thing that I think is a good deal for the price point is the Celeria saddle bag. If you have not tried the Celeria leather or were curious about this collection and might be interested in a small saddle bag for fall festivals, harvest, football, Friday night footballs for high school, I think the Celeria bag would be a really good option. And unlike several of the other bags that you'll see as we go through today's selection, the 109 price point is for all of the colors listed, not just the steel gray. So for example, if you were interested in the bone, it's on sale for 109. If you wanted the tan or the biscuit, they are also 109. I wish that when Dooney did a sale, they would just do a price point or remove the items that are not on sale from the sale listing. But the 109 price point is not a bad price point. For the Florentine large zip Barlow, if you followed my channel, you know that this silhouette is one of my all-time favorite bags. The $2.99 price point is not bad, especially being able to take advantage of Dooney Pay. The color that stands out to me would be the ecru. It is, a color that I do not currently have in my collection, and it would absolutely be worth the $2.99 and being able to take advantage of the Dooney Pay. The next bag that I would recommend would be the Florentine medium satchel in the color ecru. However, one of my tribe sisters reminded me today that this particular bag was on sale during Memorial Day for $264. So with the $2.99 price point, even with Dooney Pay, it feels like we're overpaying for that one during the summer fun sale. Other bags, $309 for Hattie. That seems to be the going rate for Hattie on ILD. So I would probably pass on that. Again, Celeria and the $199 price point for either bag would be a great way to get an introduction to the bag and the leather. I do like the hobo. Love the fact that it's available in both tan and bone. Those would be one of my two choices, but I do have concerns about the dimensions of this bag. The 9 inches high is going to be a little bit shallow, and I'm not sure that I would be able to get my normal carry in that bag. I also like the Celeria tote. My preference would have been for the large tote. The color variety is decent at the $199 price point, but with me being a big bag girl, this smaller regular size one is just not going to be conducive to my normal carry. I thought I was going to lose my mind when I saw the Dylan medium pocket sack. This style bag is very old. I have it in what even used to be an extra large. I had the large and I had a medium. My only gripe about this one is that there's only one color that's at the $149 price point, and it's not even a pop of color for this time of year. And as much as I want Kelly green, I could live with a grass color right now, but it's not the $149 price point. $198 is not bad considering it's on Dooney Pay, but we've been asking for Kelly green. We've been asking for fashion colors and pops of color. So I'm not sure why the grass color would not have made the $149 price point. As for the mini satchel and the nano satchel and the mini satchel and the plus small satchel, I'm not sure how many more versions of the Florentine satchel Dooney can come up with. I guess the smallest one is the little satchel key fob that was on their website for a little while and then disappeared. I just don't know how many smaller sizes that bag can come in. I would like to see them, though, however, make a large version of the Florentine satchel, and let me see what that would look like. The City Flynn, I believe that price point has been down to $199. I wouldn't pull the trigger on Flynn right now. Looks like they do have a few pops of color, but that price point is just not good. If you are looking for Alto, you'd have to be a little selective, but the $319 price point on the saddlebag is actually not a bad price. The $269 on Brenna in Florentine is not a bad price if you are okay with the color that's being offered. $249 for Perry in Florentine if you're okay with that size bag. It's a smaller bag, similar dimensions to Brenna, and it also has a center zip. The $249 price point is a decent price for that one as well. I am absolutely in love with Mariella. And if my tribe sister Valerie is watching, this was the color that I was hoping, of course, would go on sale because I don't have a lot of saddle in my Alto pieces. But even though I like the aqua color, I'm not sure that I would carry aqua year round. I agree with you wholeheartedly that it screams money. But I'm just not sure for the $469 price point, even with Dooney pay, that I would pull the trigger. If my memory serves me correctly, there was a coral version in this bag. Did I dream that? And if I didn't dream it, what happened to the coral? I've not seen any reviews online. Next is the Florentine Twist Strap Hobo. $179 is a great price point. I have this bag in red and would recommend it. The Florentine Smith bag, y'all know that I cannot say enough good things about the Florentine Smith bag. If you needed the Smith bag on Dooney Pay, now is the time to scoop it up. But it was cheaper during the Memorial Day sale. But there was no Dooney Pay available on ILD. So you've got to decide whether you want to wait for the next sale to get a better price point and fork over all that cash at one time. Or if you're okay paying a little bit more for it during the summer fun sale, but being able to take advantage of the $103 Dooney Pay payment over the next 3 months. Of those colors, I would hands down say that the Bordeaux and the Natural should be your top two choices. You can find the chestnut anywhere. It's kind of blah. You could make the Natural or the Bordeaux an everyday bag color. Those would be my two choices. But if you've been with me for a while, you know that I am not a purist when it comes to classic colors in Florentine leather, and I could really do without chestnut. I absolutely adore my Viola bag. It was a birthday bag for me a few years back. It's worth the $409 price point. I will tell you, I did not pay $409 for it. I was able to get it on sale for my birthday. Let me think. Did I get that on sale or did I pay full price for it? I may have paid full price for that one. So if that's the case, Viola, it's a dainty little ladylike bag. I would put Viola from a clean, classic lines standpoint. I would put her in the same category as the Claire from the Pembroke collection. Very tabletop friendly handbag. Other than that, it looks like the Leisure Shopper, the Saffiano. My only disappointment is that there is only one color that is available at the $139 price point. And I love this bag, but I just don't know that I need a plum wine. I don't know that I would carry that. I would much, much rather have the bag in white to finish up the summer. I could also, well, I already have oyster. What other color would I want? The coral would be pretty to finish out the summer. I also think, do I have taupe or do I have oyster? I don't know. I just don't know that I need it in plum wine. But $139 is a great price point, and that is actually what I paid for my last leisure shopper. The $2.99 price point in the domed buckle satchel, not a bad price, but you can find that price over on ILD even when there's not a sale going on. I know everyone is crazy for Cooper, but I could not get my regular carry in Cooper comfortably. Well, let me rephrase that. I was able to get my carry for the weekend, but Cooper was not conducive for travel for me, so I can't recommend Cooper. But there are plenty of my tribe sisters that are die-hard Cooper hobo fans. So if you're looking for a non-biased opinion about Cooper, I would encourage you to go over and check out a couple of my tribe sisters channels. Buckley $2.99. You can find that on ILD any old day. But if you're looking for Dooney Pay and you don't have a Buckley in your collection, this would be a way for you to add one. I don't think that we have any really good accessories. These price points are not any different than you find on ILD. The City Dawson for $2.19. I think this is the size that DJ King did a what fits in and was able to show that it does hold a lot. $2.19, that to me seems like it's a little steep considering I think I only paid $2.80 or maybe $2.90 something for the large City Dawson. So that price seems to be a little off to me. What else do we have here? Well, I'm not a fan of the Toby tote because I have it in lamb's leather and it does not carry well. The shoulder strap is good, but for that size bag, that leather is too soft and I feel like the strands of the leather seem to stretch out and everything just sinks to the bottom. But if they get some interesting colors like hint Kelly green, I might give the Florentine small Toby tote a try because that $189 price point is really good and the small isn't really that small. If you've been searching for the Florentine Clayton $279 price point, I don't know that it's going to get any better than that. If you remember, the Florentine Carryall was also $299 during the Memorial Day sale, so not any big savings there. The only advantage, again, is being able to take advantage of Dooney Pay if you need that in order to make a purchase budget friendly. The Florentine Toscana Mini Tech Envelope. If you were just looking for some leather accessories like catch-alls, then I would recommend taking a look at some of the tech cases like the envelope style. They would be very similar to Patricia Nash. I also think that the City medium satchel at the $219 price point is a good deal, but I'm still a little ticked off at Dooney from canceling my Riley leather medium satchel that was also $219. But if you're looking for a pop of color, the City leather wears very well. I don't think that you would be disappointed there. The City leather is also much lighter than the Florentine. So if you were concerned about the weight of a Florentine medium satchel, then the City leather would be a great alternative for you. Let's see what else. I think that is pretty much going to wrap it up. So That's all I have for you tonight. I hope that you are able to find something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Until next time, take care.